Recently, Sir Palin has been getting some bad press and rap from some important people in Washington, and everybody loves a rock star, and she was a rock star. I mean, people will talk about how dismal sort of running, and she probably scuttled the whole sort of campaign for Mr. McCain. But Mr. McCain just recently reiterated the fact that he thinks that she was a great person. And, I guess if he had to do it over again, he might have chosen somebody different. I mean, with hindsight. However, Mr. McCain nor Miss Governor Palin weren't necessarily faulted in that they weren't the right people. It's just that the time was right. I mean, can you imagine if President Obama had not won, what would have happened? The whole place would have collapsed because nobody was thinking in terms of granting loans to these moving sectors of our economy. Just imagine everybody was saying that if you're too weak to, something was weak to fail or whatever, too big to fail. Or in other words, let the strong survive. So with our three major car makers, some would have lost, and perhaps one might have survived. But can one create the variety and the excitement in the car industry in America? Well, we have Japan, and we could have gotten Japan cars, but here Japan had this big tsunami and then it's over. So what would have been the position today? Unemployment would have been, way up. Perhaps everything might have been over by now because 4 years have gone. So on the other hand, I'm not going to say that Mr. Obama had an impeccable campaign. It's just that he was the man chosen for this time. It seems to me that how he's sliding and won, it's like nobody could have believed this. I mean, I saw in his whole demeanor as he declared himself in Chicago in the winter for presidency with his wife standing at the side, I saw that this was a potential champion. And I brought into the campaign, I thought that, you'd be a great president. So, nobody, Clinton, nobody was talking in terms of like how he was talking. And I was proud to see an American standing up for America. I mean, we saw what Kennedy did that and he was flushed out, but the difference here is that this is God's man, this is his time. Okay? Now, Mr. McCain mentioned that he had disagreed with the Vice President about torture. But, I mean, I don't think that it's over as yet. We don't know who would have been the better Vice President, whether he or her. So, as time lasts, we shall be able to see. Because, people talk in terms of, the International Crimes Court and a seat up in The Hague. So, I'm not sure if she believes in torture too. So, the enemy is trying to sink our country, and he's looking at some way to get sovereignty. And I think that we have some seeds in there, to really get the thing going. So,